Welcome to the 2022 Mind-Killed Amateur Disc Golf Championships, as done by the Hudson Valley Disc Golf Podcast. Joining me today, I have Tournament Director Jason Lasasso and competitor Corey Cook. Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey Pat.
Yeah, hey Pat.
Oh, no way. Oh my goodness!
Corey, first question. We're looking at like 6 months ago. What do you remember of this tournament?
That I didn't play well, and that's probably about it. My memory doesn't go back 6 months. So I'll be seeing this for the first time, for a second time.
Awesome.
I don't know how this is happening, but...
Jason, what do you remember about the AM event?
I seem to recall it had some pretty good weather, even though we weren't supposed to get anything good, but
No, that's...
yeah, it's been a while, Pat. I don't remember that much, so this is gonna be fresh. All right, hole one, Mind Kill. This is a open shot. Players can let it rip off the tee. Hole is 679 feet to the orange pin. Plays closer to over 800 with the elevation gain. There is two OBs that the players are going to be concerned about. There's an island OB in the middle and a left side OB, both of which will come more into play on the second shot.
Kyle just smashing a forehand like he normally does. Big forehand guy.
Next up looks like David Koch.
Because of this angle, I wanted to have a marker there, so my little flags.
The competitors weren't sure if it was going to snow, so they put ribbons on their discs.
Of the four guys on the card, I'm obviously known as having the biggest arm, so I'm going to throw as hard as I can and still be shorter than everybody else.
Just laying up for the second shot there.
Respectable for my game right there. My ribbon is dancing across the grass.
Oh, Cole, question one high. All right, pushing to the left side. That might give him a little bit better angle, but he looks pretty far back, so I don't think he's going to go for it.
I know I can't clear this grass, so I'm just trying to lay up something to the left side fairway, hopefully keep it in bounds. A 4 on this hole for me would be great. And
Ooh.
right into the OB. Not what I was trying to do there.
Okay.
The choice is to try to clear it or hit that really narrow strip to the left, so it's not multiple compelling options in that situation.
Depends a lot on the wind, too.
Pretty far up there. Looks like this faded out too much. All right, Kyle's over to the right. That's going to be a much different angle. He's going to have less OB to clear, but a longer distance to the pin.
See Cole's brother, Parker, out there also filming for their YouTube channel.
Yeah. And somebody just ducked.
That was me. I realized at the time I was so in his way, but
David Koch is in a great spot. He can definitely attack from here.
Yeah, he's got a cannon. He got up there pretty far.
Just has to miss that one tree. Yeah, it looked like he did.
All right, Cole with the second attempt over the OB.
Kind of pulls a Cole and grip blocks it a little bit to the right.
is that the official terminology for that?
Cole is kind of a spray and prayer. At least he was back then. A lot of power.
Yeah.
Accuracy can be a little off. I should have no problem getting over the OB this time. Just got to get it close to hopefully save bogey. And
Ooh.
didn't really get that close. Kind of left the tester.
You definitely left the tester there. Looks like Kyle's got a routine chip up. Oh, he's also got a little tester there.
No one really having a close putt here on the green. Looked like a layup from Cole.
Not a bad play there with the drop off behind the pin.
David with the only birdie putt.
Pretty
much a death putt though. You know, if he passes the basket. Oh, he tried it.
Nice. That's a good bird. This hole for MA1 plays is a over par 4.33. That's a nice putt.
Big putt here. And frontside cage. Great. The shot's so nice we saw it twice. Good par save from Kyle.
Yeah.
I just wanted to use every available decent shot that I had.
It's like Cole taps in his double bogey.
You guys all brought different colored pens. It's great.
Coordinated.
David with the only 3, Kyle with a good par save, me and Cole hanging out in double bogeyville.
Yep, so Koch was one of 3 people during the AM side to get that birdie on the final layout.
Nice.
Hole 2, we're going from the orange tee to the elevated green basket. Simple little pitch up, 185 feet according to UDisc. David, which is a nice little touch putter shot probably for him.
Corey, you feel like this is a must get when you're stepping up?
This is definitely a must get with or without wind. This is should be the easiest hole in the course. I'm hoping to just toss my Cayman out there, let it get a reliable fade to the left. Don't throw it too far. Inside circle one, it looked like. Cole with a good shot as well.
And this did, in fact, play as the easiest hole that round. Averaging a 2.47, so almost a half stroke under par.
David had a great putt into the tree there.
It just disappeared.
Like it is in.
It's my favorite
It's a
shot.
good start, birdie.
All right.
I kind of like seeing this. Everyone else putting before me.
Mm.
There we go. Nice little star frame.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Definitely got to get that hole.
All right, hole 3. This one you want to avoid the trees in the center. They're a natural OB. Get stuck in them, and you're going to be pitching out if you can.
I'm going to see David take the backhand right side gap.
Yeah, there's 2 gaps. I think the forehand's a little bit more open. Most players opt for the backhand.
Expectedly, Kyle taking the forehand. You're going to see him take forehands whenever he can.
Oh, yeah, he's got it.
That looked short and into the center trees. Hopefully he landed somewhere where he can easily pitch out. I'm going to also go the forehand route.
This was a situation with filming where we both, my wife and I, picked the wrong side. 3 of the 4 went to the left side of those trees. I was over on the right.
Yeah.
Might be in the back one, but
Maybe, but you came out clean from my angle. So you at least got to the ground.
So this angle does show the elevation gain, which is often hard to see. You can see there's several feet that it goes up, which kind of forces players to throw a little bit higher and adds a little complexity to the hole. All right, that looks like a putt.
Cole getting a great shot. Kyle is not as center cut in them trees as I initially thought he might have been. So he's got a chance
That's a
to save
tough
this.
angle, though. That is a super tough angle because the basket's not too far behind those trees, so it's really a matter of just. Oh, looks like he gets pretty close. That is an awesome recovery shot.
Yep, that should work. I didn't get as close as I thought I did. Looks like I'm stepping out from circle 2. Hoping to spin a bullfrog in there. And sailed it.
A little over.
A little fancy.
Double angle here.
Side by side. This is what you get with the Hudson Valley Disc Golf Podcast YouTube channel. Great putt.
Yeah, nice shot, Cole.
Good putt.
Corey.
Bad mini pickup. Kyle cleaning up his par save.
All right, Koch is making a push to catch up some strokes back to Kyle Hirsch.
Man, David almost getting that unlucky bounce back. So known for. All right, hole 4, we have OB pond in the middle. Safe to the left of the pond, though. I don't know if we're going to see that come into play today. OB on the left side. Right side is safe. This plays a 470-foot par 4. Another good 4. 3 is amazing. Everyone on this card but me has a distance to get there. David going with the big Annie flex.
Hold it.
Trying to get over the pond.
I call this my matrix shot.
Wow.
Absolutely nailed it towards the green basket. That's a perfect shot.
That is perfect. It's one of the best drives I've seen. Cole playing the safe pitch-up play.
Pretty common play. That's normally what I'd be doing. Don't know if I'd do it here today, but...
If he's got the arm, there's still opportunity for birdie from the layup, too.
Kyle also laying up. I'm a little surprised he doesn't just power a forehand all the way out there.
I do see that disc cap feather flag blown in the wind, so maybe there's a little bit of wind psyching you guys out.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going for the layup as well as soon as I get those flies out of my face.
What disc you throwing there, Corey?
That is one of my only non-halo discs in the bag, my Cayman, my Crystal Special. Got it off of him for $5 used because he hated throwing Cayman, so
Nice.
I love it. Looks like Cole's trying to go big here. And
Oh!
keep an eye on that one, folks.
It's going to be interesting up and down from there.
Did not know that was coming when I called that out earlier.
Yeah, Kyle's a little bit to the left, so he's going to have to put more of a hyzer approach on his.
He definitely doesn't want to fade too much because with the left side being OB, you'd rather be on the right side where you can still save par, or maybe even chance for bird. Here, I'm just trying to rip my Thunderbird, I think, as straight
Solid
as I
layup
can.
position there.
Yeah, you lay up
looks
too close to
good.
that road, and you get up to like a little hill and have to uphill step, and it gets a little awkward. Cole in a rough spot in the rough.
Let's see if he can get up and down the save par.
Get in. Oh. Oh, that's a good shot.
Not OB?
The OB.
Safe?
Looks good.
That's just disgusting.
Oh yeah, Koch is still playing.
Yep.
That was his drive.
That was a little pitch up forehand. I'm sure he was wishing that was be a little bit closer, but the upshot that is. Kyle with a smooth toss.
Ooh, that looked good.
Looks like my approach was kind of garbage on that second shot. Must have got into them trees. I'm just trying to forehand around these trees and spike it towards the basket. And I don't look satisfied. Oh, yep, I'm definitely screwed that one up. I get a little magic on this one with a bullfrog. Close but no cigar.
This is another difficult hole. She played the same it's hole 1, 0.33 over par.
What was the thinking of stopping the OB? Having it stop where it did?
So the OB continues to the road along the left. We didn't make the right side just so there was a bailout.
David missing that birdie shot. You know he's not happy with that after having a great drive.
After that drive, it's got to be a little disheartening to not get the birdie. But it was an easy par for him. There was only one birdie on hole 4, and that was Adam Gill. All right, hole 5 plays on top of a giant mound. This from the long tee. It's a left to right shot to get to the pin. Hardest thing here is sticking your disc on top of the mound without going too far or either side. If you go too far long, you're gonna have a tough time getting back for the bird. Koch throwing backhand.
Looking straight up at it. No surprise seeing Kyle going forehand on this.
Yeah, I think Kyle's got the shot for this. This is a nice forehand overstable shot if you got it.
Cole has the distance to get an Annie to get out towards the basket. See if he can reel in the accuracy. And looks like he's fading out left of the mound. This is a tough birdie for me as well. So I'm going with the safer forehand since a lot of times I try the Annie, I clip the inside tree. Oh, God. Okay, whatever.
And despite the hole being less than 300 feet and pretty wide open, it is tough. It plays over par. I think on the pro weekend, there actually were no birdies on this hole from the PO field.
Looks like Cole had a good approach. I'm fine with the distance I got, although I'd rather be straight up and down with the pin to have a chance at it. I probably could only see about 3 links of the chain from the bottom of that hill.
Yeah, I bet Koch can barely see the number plate.
He's jumping up to try to see it finish, and he's just a little right and low.
Kyle probably has a view at it. He's about halfway up the hill.
You see the trees blowing in the background and definitely dealing with some wind. You might not be able to feel it from the backside of the bank.
Yeah, if it snows up, you're going to be sailing.
Oh,
he hits
sailed
it.
it into the
Nice.
chains.
That's a good bird to get. Kyle was actually one of 2 people to birdie this hole. Alex Potts being the other.
All right, hole 6, orange tee to orange basket, 710 feet, OB everywhere. If I remember correctly, to clear that first section of OB is about 330 feet. I'm going to guess that everyone... Oh, Kyle actually laying up. I did not see that coming, even though I was there. I thought for sure he would try to smash a backhand out to past that first OB section. Looks like that's what David's about to do. Looks like the breeze never let it go too straight or didn't fade out at the end, and he's OB. Let's come way back and hopefully find his disc. Oh, with an interesting layup as well. And I'm definitely laying it up. And didn't. That'll be fine. You don't really need to get right up to the OB line on this one.
Yeah, it's not a long clearance to clear it.
I'm just trying to go around this tree on a hyzer. Should set me up for a forehand approach from there. Cole taking his time, line this one up. Throws it into the tree. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how that plays out. Doesn't look like it ever came down. Looks like Kyle may have also clipped a bit of that tree. David throwing from the drop zone, which is the green tee pad. And clips the second tree on the left. But at least it comes down. Jason, was the 2 meter rule in effect for this?
I don't remember.
No.
Okay, so
It's been in play in previous years. I think we eliminated it this year for the AM side too.
Cole with a good effort. He clips this last tree. Couldn't tell exactly where his disc landed. David already throwing his par shot. It's a little long. There is OB in the back.
Looking for some feedback there.
He was asking if that was okay.
Yep. I'm not mad at this spot. I'm hoping to just get a little forehand out and around, close to the basket.
You're putting.
Weird hop it took at the end. Kyle lucky to be on the back side of this tree. It's really work. A little jump putt, jump throw. He'll also have a putt. Guessing the sun was hot because we're all standing in the shade. Oh, Cole with a big putt.
Nice.
Must have been at least 50 feet.
It's huge. This is a tough hole. That's a good putt to have.
Hope to not get big putted here. Also, what's outside the circle? Hit the bandless band on the basket. Kyle just smashing putts.
Yeah, nice putt. Kyle saving par. So,
would really like to make this one, stem the bleeding.
Par was the best score for M1 on this hole. This actually was the hardest hole. Koch struggling to get this one done.
A lot of golf left.
Yeah, that's a tough hole. I think 73% of the field shot bogey or worse. So only 4 pars. Everybody else struggled on it. Average 5.13 for par 4. So yeah, half the pars that were had by the field were on the lead card.
Here we see Cole's brother up in the tree trying to get his disc down.
Oh, I thought that was his like camera angle up there.
No, that is Parker in the tree.
Hole 7. This is playing from the orange tee to the green basket. This one, players are gonna go out of window and basically try to go around a bunch of ash trees right to left. It only is 335, but it plays much longer. Few people could make this to the green.
I think the go-to play is the hyzer around those trees in the middle, have it come crashing back to the left. Like I said, that's like a 360-ish foot shot probably.
And the wind comes into play on this a lot. It's tough to get the distance there to push right to left if you have too much of a headwind or tailwind. Ideally, you want to right to left on this one.
The left and right side rough on this hole. Very easy to lose discs if you're not watching.
What you throwing, Corey?
I couldn't tell if that was a Firebird or not. I just want to say that those are not Marlboro socks, like I think Cole told me today or during this tournament. Those were some socks that just had the same color scheme as Marlboro. David looking to get a good drive on this one, kind of come back from the last couple holes.
He's got a driver in his hand. David probably has the arm to get there, but with the wind out there, he might struggle.
Looks like Cole hit some early trees. He's about halfway down the fairway.
This would be a good point to interject that this was the first time that we had to do a battery swap, so we actually missed second shots of Corey and David.
Okay, so Kyle actually got in that right side rough. So he's trying to go tomahawk or roller. Got a chance.
All
Circle's
right, he's
edge.
got a circle putt.
Cole to save par. Bangs in another great
Gets
putt.
it in.
Another great
Wow,
putt by
solid
Kyle
putt by
too.
Kyle.
So we missed my second shot, but little tap in par. Same with Koch.
Easy up and down.
If I remember correctly, your drive went into like the bushes, and you had a pretty decent. You were pretty far away to get it that close.
I must have did some overhand through the trees. Actually, that might have
Pretty
been
miraculous. Make up a story.
good little par frame from the card there. Don't really want to take a bogey on that hole. All right, hole 8, par 3, orange to orange, 282 feet. There's a tree right in the middle that you got to get by. Actually, a couple trees. Then you want to get left. Backhand hyzers or flat to fade. It's a go-to plays typically. No real OB comes into play. Looks like Cole is going with a forehand. Be interesting to see how this one works. So he did get out of the tunnel. I'm looking to just throw a hyzer out to the right side. Not too happy with that attempt.
Rossi's great.
David's was a bit low.
Got him.
Looking to get a nice little tap in par save from here. A little further away than I'd be happy with, but gotta make those putts.
David's got a big downhill putt lined up.
A little flubber action on that one.
Cole with a similar spot. And a little short.
Good layup, Cole. Your putt's been good all day so far.
Kyle's got a pretty close one. Should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, you're not going to see Kyle miss very many of those. Big par save here. Drano.
Corey cleaning up.
So yeah, Kyle had a pretty good birdie there. So far through 8 holes, Corey, you've had a lot of tester putts.
I haven't been making it easy, and the scorecard doesn't really reflect it either, but watching it back, could have been worse, could have been worse.
All right, hole 9. It's just under 900 feet. This is the first par 5 on the course. Probably my favorite hole. It's one of the most beautiful holes. Goes along some sweeping fairways. Off the tee, they're going to hit a gap and try to land on the soccer field or push beyond it. Looks like Kyle's going backhand.
Spent a lot of time looking at that one. It must have went pretty far.
Cole also lining up backhand. I think that's probably the play on this one.
Oh shit.
This is another good Cole hole where you can just let one rip and doesn't have to think too much about not yanking it.
Yeah, going right is okay. You just don't want to saw it off early and be cut off on the left. The only OB to worry about is there's a small pond short right of the green pin.
I'm definitely just hoping to get up there in the soccer field somewhere and hopefully not be in the reeds, the tall vegetation that's between the upper and lower area of the fairways.
Right.
Another hole where David can just pump one out there.
Yeah, having long throwing arm on this hole is definitely an advantage. All right, looks like Cole did get sawed off a little bit down the left. So he'll have some good footing, nice and flat down there, but his angle to the fairway will be a little bit tougher. So he played it to the right. It's probably the safer play. Green slopes right to left down there, and the left side's pretty thick. All right, Corey Cook, he's lined up forehand. Wants to dig into that fairway. All right, gets a little flex out of it. He'll be down left. He's going to be in a good spot. Get up and down for the birdie.
Kyle also going forehand.
He's in a good spot, and he's got the forehand to probably get pretty close to the green. There is an OB pond that guards the green down there. It's kind of a strip of wetland.
Plays the right side the whole way. Kyle can throw pretty far. I'd be curious to see what he could do with a backhand from that spot if he could have a chance at eagle.
Koch has found himself a little bit more right than the others. Looks like he's going to line up a roller and doesn't get to stand up as much as he wanted to.
I wonder if that was a planned roller or if that ended up being a thrower.
Roller is a common play here. I'm not sure if that was intentional. I know he has tried it on other attempts to play with him. But he's still in position to get up and down for birdie. I think everybody is right now. Looks pretty good from Cole. Have to see when it get down there. It might be a little left or long.
David actually short of that trail. Big
His
backhand
distance.
hyzer.
Yeah, he's still got a chance of birdie.
Ooh.
Didn't see where that one ended up.
Hit near the basket and shot into the bushes.
All right, so you might have an obstructed putt coming back.
Kyle, a little short approach while David and the Scumbatis take refuge in the shade. Left himself with a long putt.
Yeah, it was, I guess, C2 putt.
Just a bit off.
Looks like he should have an easy par.
See if Cole can put this one in from a similar distance.
Oh, so close. I think he might have just chained out am side.
Another tester putt for me. And
a little short. Right, Koch is doing some magic tricks in there.
Yeah, he's bushwooking it. Looks like he actually hit the pin.
Kyle with the easy par cleanup. Shame with Koch. Kyle Hirsch is maintaining his lead, not giving anybody any room to catch up. Getting 3 birdies on the front nine. It's pretty good to go into the back. If he can hold that, I think it's going to be close to impossible for anybody to catch him.
Yeah, at this point, 6 strokes back for me from Kyle. Starting to feel a bit out of reach. I'm just hoping to maybe fend off Cole, being 2 strokes back from him.
Got the scores coming up. Quite a big spread on the lead card there. But Corey and Cole are battling it out for third right now.